any relief for the local schools? They're all scrambling, trying to figure out.
They should get out the Board of Ed citizens checklist and see if they've done those things yet.
Okay.
You guys ought to print it if you haven't already. A lot of papers have.
We have.
Good. I mean, you know, the should have brought my list.
Board of Education checklist.
Yeah, they put out a list of 9 or 10 things that any school district should do before it even thinks of reducing teaching staff. It has to do with reducing overhead and you know, possibly lowering costs through outsourcing of basic things.
Yeah, I just covered a school board meeting last night in Green Castle, and they're actually the first thing that they did was they cut the hours of instructional aides, cut all their hours, which is about 25 of them.
Of assistants, you mean? Aides, instructional aides?
Instructional aides, yeah, which are kind of like support staff of teachers, you know, reading recovery, that sort of thing. And then last night at the meeting, the superintendent asked for permission to prepare our RIF letters for 9 teachers.
Well, of course, you know, we got this state law that says they always send all these RIF letters, and then nobody gets riffed.
Right.
You know that deal, right? You've got
time to.
It's kind of a strange law. I mean, it's not. In other words, the law I think requires if you think you might, you have to send these out.
There's a statutory window of time.
So there's stories every spring, you know. South Bend schools say 109 teachers will be let go.
Right.
September comes, they got more teachers than they had before.
They can resend those letters.
Right. It's just it's sort of a more of a warning of a possibility. Well, you know, as a young reporter asked me back in Spencer, I mean, one of the items on the checklist, of course, is teachers could skip a raise or reduce it.
Right.
That fixes the problem right there. The average Hoosier, the average teacher makes, in this state, makes about $49,000. The average Hoosier makes about $39,000. It's fine, by the way. You know, I want to see, especially good teachers, paying more than today. But the average Hoosier's income went down a little bit last year. The average teacher's going up 4.4. I've had to ask the state employees to pass the pay raise twice now. So, I'm not saying that's the best answer. I'm just saying it's one of those things that can be done if people really have done everything else they know how to do.